That's the problem, is there's no incentive to play as a team other than to win.
But something small like dragging your teammate into cover and then reviving him.
And even to take it further, maybe the guy that's getting dragged can use a sidearm.
We're all waiting for the beautiful upcoming game of Battlefield. Between all the leakers and drama, I want to create something real. An environment where leaks are not discussed, but opinions are. I present you with Battlefield Talks. I want to talk about Battlefield. I want your opinions on certain matters. It's all about sharing opinions. You can share yours in the comment section. In every talk we'll have a guest, a Battlefield fanatic, which I like to call Battlefans. The Battlefan for this episode is called Kracker254. Is it okay if I call you Kracker?
More than welcome to.
Thank you. Now Kracker and I have known each other for around a year, I would say. Is that right?
Give or take, yeah. I mean, I've known you longer than that, but playing together for about a year.
To my understanding, you're a great Battlefield fan, and you've been playing since you were a young buck. Can you start off by telling us which Battlefield game did you play and which one is your favorite?
So I started off, I believe, you might have to help me on this. I believe it was 2099 Battlefield, so I had the mechs and everything, but that's
2142, I believe.
Okay, there you go. I'm thinking of Spider-Man with 2099. But that's what I first got introduced to Battlefield. I went to Blockbuster, I seen it on the shelf, and I rented it. And after that day, I just fell in love with Battlefield. There's not a lot of games like that at that time back then. You know what I mean?
That's very true. I mean, I've started with the game before that, which was Battlefield 2. But basically they're similar games and they all play the same. So you've played Battlefield for a while, but which one was your favorite?
Oh, by far it would have to be Bad Company 2. By far.
Yes. The baddest of companies.
Just so great. Vietnam and whew.
The game with the insane DLC, yeah, I remember that one very well. Driving scooters through the snow, crawling through the jungle.
Yes.
That's when rush mode was introduced as well. All I remember was going for objective A and B and planting the bomb.
For hours.
It was a wonderful game.
For hours and hours and hours.
The thing about that game was that it felt real as well. I mean, destruction was pretty new and you were fighting less people, so you would really get to know your enemy. You know, killing became kind of personal.
Yeah.
At least that's how I feel.
The stealing of dog tags too was like a big thing for me.
Wonderful, those dog tags, yeah.
That was like so much bragging rights with that. You know what I mean? Like, you say a guy kept killing you over and over, and then you go over there and you fucking come up behind him and stab him, take his shit. You know what I mean? Like, that was just awesome.
That was a wonderful game. I think if you ask any Battlefield fan, there's a 50% chance they would say Battlefield Bad Company 2. But we are here to talk about the upcoming Battlefield. I got a couple questions for you. I'm assuming you're familiar that a new Battlefield is on the way this year?
Yes, sir.
So, hypothetically, let's say that you are in charge of everything for the upcoming Battlefield. I was always a fan of the commander mode, but what would happen if you were in charge with the commander function?
Well, for me, like, other than the function of commander, I mean, all you do is you're bird's eye view, right? You're calling the shots, you're calling in reinforcements, whatever, you might drop a thing. I mean, I feel like it needs to have like a moment to where, you know, if you're a good commander, maybe you get to like get sent in on the field or something. Or maybe if you're a bad commander, they say, hey, you got to go into the field and like, because it's not working out. You know what I mean? It's sort of like a give and take.
That is a very great idea. Yeah. So bosses between the skills, so you would have the ability to fight as well. Because I remember in Battlefield 2, you would constantly be spamming UAVs and artillery. Yeah, great idea. It is also confirmed that the new game is inspired by Battlefield 3. Have you played Battlefield 3?
Oh, many hours. More hours than I'd like to admit.
Nice. Because I wanted to ask you, which weapons would you like to see again from Battlefield 3?
My favorite one, and I don't think it was very popular. I believe it was called the MR39 or the MR14. I cannot remember, but that scout
Is
rifle.
that a single shot rifle?
Yes. I believe it's the M39 if I'm not mistaken. But that single shot rifle single-handedly carried me to like rank 100.
Oh, nice. And a follow-up question as well. Which map or maps would you like to see again?
Gotta have Operation Metro. I mean, that's just a given. It's classic Battlefield. You know, subway going through. Battlefield 3, I mean, it was all about Operation Metro. I mean, I think I just played that, like, you know, you go into the server list, there's 24/7. Other than that, there's not really a lot of maps that I, like, hold dear or whatever. For 3, at least.
That's really funny you would say that, because I am a huge Operation Metro fan as well, and most people I meet, they dislike Operation Metro, and I understand why, because it has a lot of choke points. Otherwise, what kind of gadgets would you be interested in seeing? And it can be anything. You can really go wild.
New gadgets or
new gadgets for the new game?
Gadgets? Ooh.
Yeah, that's a difficult one. I know.
I'm trying to think. They already have the lights that strobe, correct? To blind you, like the flashlight.
Do they have that?
I
that might.
cannot remember if they have it, but I think that would be very, very viable, especially on night maps and stuff. The pulsing light. Let's see what else.
So more technical, advanced stuff you would like to see.
But maybe even like a gunsmith customization that's more in depth. You know what I mean? Like where you can pick the size of ammo you want. Something like similar to Call of Duty. You know what I mean? Where you can go from those 5.56 rounds maybe up to like a 308 sniper mag round or something like that. That would be kind of cool. I think, too.
Yeah, I know what you mean, because recently I did a video on Battlefield facts, and this isn't a fact at all, but it was more something that I would like to see as well. And I posted an example of the game World War III. It has a really nice customization. You should really check it out. That it's insane, and I think Battlefield's customization is a bit outdated as well. It's just not up to standard anymore.
Not with the games that have come out since.
No. You know, a lot of players are ready to track down Easter eggs in Battlefield. I always love seeing people find the Easter eggs, but I'm not a hunter. What about you?
Oh, of course. I had to see the Megalodon. I had to go for the T-Rex. All that stuff. I love Easter eggs in any game, no matter what it be.
You are a hunter?
Oh, yes.
Oh, nice.
I'm an Easter egg hunter.
Okay, that's good to know. Well, maybe in the next game you can convince me to go on a hunt together. That would be nice.
Oh, yeah. And the new one does have crossplay, I'm assuming, right?
Yes, that is confirmed.
Okay. Because that would be a problem, because, you know, I'm on Xbox Series X, your PC, so...
Yeah, I think you can safely say that all the new AAA games will have crossplay from now on.
Yeah, hopefully. You kind of have to nowadays, I feel like. Like, you're just cutting your player base in, like, different quadrants if you do that. You know what I mean?
Yep. I mean, even Outriders has crossplay, and I think they're a pretty small studio. I'm not sure about that one, but...
They do have crossplay. Kind of bad, but they do have it.
It is bad, they do have it, but, I mean... They're nothing compared to DICE, you know?
Oh no, Square Enix is nowhere up there.
Oh yeah, Square Enix, yeah, that's the one, yeah.
EA has fuck you money, basically.
The character animations in Battlefield have always been pretty good. Always loved the takedowns, and I want to see more different takedowns, and I would even like to see takedown counters. The more the better. However, with something like destruction, the more the better doesn't always work well. What are your thoughts on Levolution and destruction?
My thoughts on that is, okay, when I first played, I remember seeing the trailer for Bad Company 1 on TV, and them like highlighting, hey, destructible environments and all that, and like that kind of just blew me away, because back then, you know, we didn't have stuff like that where you could just, I think Black was the only title that had that destructibility of environments, if I'm correct.
I think that was the first PlayStation 2 game that had it, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean that blew me away, but Battlefield 4's destruction was very good. I believe the China Rising Sea, they have that giant tower, skyscraper in the middle, and it can actually fall. I thought that was genius. But I feel like the Battlefield, like, it kind of needs a verticality with their destruction. Like, maybe if a building can't be knocked down, maybe the floors inside that building can be knocked down from, like, say, the roof to the basement. You know what I mean? That type of thing, at least. But the destruction so far is good, but they have to make it more, I don't know, more realistic to me. I don't feel like you should have to shoot 50 tank rounds at a building to drop it. That's one of my biggest complaints.
Okay, so you would say easier destruction and possibly limited, so you don't just mow every building down, you know?
Yeah.
You want every level to be flat after 2 minutes.
And like, even if they take a side wall out, you know what I mean? That offers a position for a sniper then to be up there, you know what I mean? That maybe he couldn't have seen over that ledge or something without that wall being destroyed. But if the building's gone, then you have no snipers now. So, I mean, it's kind of a balance you gotta find.
There is a tech demo where they are showing off their new destruction, so there probably are going to be a lot of changes, but yeah, right now we know nothing about it, so only time will tell.
I mean, I'm pretty happy with it though. We're drawing this. I mean, it's 8 out of 10, like, for their destruction.
They're going to have to go big, so I have a lot of confidence in DICE. And we'll just have to wait it out and see what happens. The next reveal is hopefully in this month, so we're gonna see it soon.
Can't wait.
I'm gonna lay down 2 possibilities for you, and every time you can choose only one, okay?
All right.
So you always choose the option that you think is more important. I'm gonna start off real easy with you. Call of Duty or Battlefield?
Battlefield. No hesitation.
Nice. Yeah. Otherwise, I would have to kick you right out of the interview. You know, that's it. You're done. Okay, helis or jets?
Helis. I wasn't a big good on that.
Me neither. I can't fly jets to save my life, so I'm always a helicopter player. Squads or lone wolf?
I'm a lone wolf at heart, but for games like Battlefield and Call of Duty, you gotta go with the squad. Like, I just feel like you're doing a disservice to yourself going in there solo. And like, that's not knocking solo players, but squad, definitely.
Tank or LAV?
Well, I think I was like a 10th prestige on my M1 Abrams, so I think I'm gonna go with tank.
Personally, I would always go for the LAV just because they have a little more maneuverability. I like that. And I'm just a shitty tank driver. So the last one, gunplay or maps?
Gunplay. Gotta have good gunplay. You can have a bad map, but you can't have bad gunplay. That will make you stop playing. I feel like. It would make me stop playing.
I mean, that's a really difficult choice, maps versus gunplay. When Battlefield 4 released, I thought the maps were kind of boring, so I actually stopped playing.
Yeah.
But after a while, they brought out so many good maps that basically they redeemed the game.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna give you an example of what I mean by like how if like gunplay is bad, you wouldn't want to play it. So let's take Destiny for example. You know, they made Halo. They have the like pinnacle of gunplay, right? But their maps for their PvP are fucking dog shit. But people continuously still play them. People religiously play Destiny, you know what I mean? Not because of the maps, because of the gunplay. And I feel like maps can be fixed, but the gunplay is way harder to like achieve a balance of like, hey, we need this good gameplay and we need good maps. I think it needs to be gunplay first, then maps.
You're right, gunplay is more important, but maps, they take a close second place, you know?
Definitely.
You gotta
definitely.
have some good maps as well.
Yes, absolutely.
I would like to see more teamwork in the next Battlefield. I'm a simple man. I would say give the support actions more points. Would you change the way teamwork is implemented from the other Battlefield games?
I would change it in the way that if your squad is performing as it should, let's say you've got 2 engineers, a sniper, and a medic. Those engineers are keeping people prepared and that medic is reviving. I feel like that squad should either get a bonus to like, I don't know, like an airdrop to them or just like, I don't know, body armor or get some better bullets or something, but something needs to be implemented where people want to play as a team and do better as a squad. I feel like there's no Yeah, you'll win if you play good, but there's no real reason to like, hey, we should work together and do this. You know what I mean? Other than to win.
I was thinking maybe we need a little more background for that question because every player is different. Me, I prefer the medic class myself. I would love to see a bit more variation to all classes. For example, medics should be able to drag players into cover, and maybe support should be able to give special ammo or something.
Yes.
I would do anything to see more team play. So this question might become a bit personal, but Kracker, what is your favorite class and why?
Me personally is support. I used to be a medic at heart, right? But I felt like more than not, I felt like I was a hindrance to my team because if I see someone down, I'm just gonna go revive them and they're gonna get killed immediately and I'm gonna get killed immediately. So I had to kind of wing myself off of that. And like being a support class, you know, I believe in was it 4 that you gave ammo and 3 you did repairs? I can't remember. Support just for me, you know, throwing down ammo, laying down heavy fire with LMG. That's my play style. I'll be as loud as I want to on the battlefield.
There was always a lack of support. There were plenty of snipers, medics and engineers. If you needed ammo, you were out of luck. You would have to take somebody else's class and hope there were bullets in there. Otherwise, you would have a problem.
I've seen many a snipers respawn just to get ammo. Yeah.
I'm not a real sniper fan in Battlefield, but
it's cool.
I hope they get the balance a bit. They should promote team play more. That's just the moral of the story for me.
They need incentives, I feel like, for people to do that though. That's the problem, is there's no incentive to play as a team other than to win, I feel like.
True, but something small like dragging your teammate into cover and then reviving him, that would make so much change to the play style of the medic. And it would give a nice adrenaline boost as well, because while you're dragging, you got a chance of being shut down as well.
And even to take it further, maybe the guy that's getting dragged can use a sidearm. You know what I mean? So he's not out of the fight completely.
Oh, wow, yeah. I mean, that would be amazing. Then you would at least have somebody to cover you.
Yeah.
That would be teamwork.
At its max.
Yeah, definitely. So Kracker has his own YouTube channel as well. His channel has a lot of high-skill Destiny PvP and other games as well, like Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Outriders, other FPS shooters, and even retro games. The link to his channel is down in the description. Go have a look at it. Kracker?
All I gotta say is thank you for having me on, and I'll see you on the battlefield.
Thank you very much, Kracker. Thank you everybody for watching. See you when I see you.